on today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some products that I picked up for my freelance kit. Last time I filmed one of these videos, you guys seemed to like it. I picked up some items, I would say quite a few items for my freelance kit. I'm starting to prep for the wedding and prom season. Since that is a very busy season for me, I wanted to restock on some items and I wanted to purchase some new ones. Honestly, I could have went even crazier and bought a lot more, but I tried to limit myself. If you guys are makeup artists or just makeup lovers, you know how expensive makeup can be. Even drugstore makeup nowadays is very expensive. So it adds up quickly, especially for makeup artists, because we have to buy multiple shades of everything. So, you know, it can be very pricey. But so anyways, let's get into the haul. I ordered from MAC Cosmetics, Camera Ready Cosmetics, which is one of my favorites, and Morphe, yeah. And I did make a little small order on Amazon. So I'm gonna start off with my Amazon order. So first thing I got was these mascara ones. They are by a brand called G2 Plus. I just pretty much reorder these every time. I love these because they are a silicone tip. I hate the brush mascara ones. I just feel like they don't apply mascara very good. These are a silicone tip and they just grab onto the product a lot better. So yeah, I reorder these. I think they're like $7, so they're very inexpensive, and I get the 50 piece. I think you could get more, but that's just the one I get, and these are definitely something that I repurchase quite frequently. Next thing I got is this lavender water and glycerin moisturizer facial spray. So I've been using the Mario Badescu spray, the green tea one, and I really love it. And I was going to repurchase it because I almost used it all up. And I was looking on Amazon, you could actually get the Mario Badescu spray on Amazon. And then this popped up and I was reading the reviews, and a lot of people said it's very similar, like claims to do the same things as the Mario Badescu spray. I guess this one is just a little bit better. There's not as many ingredients in it. It's kind of like all natural. So this has a very strong lavender scent. So if you don't like lavender, you probably won't like this. Lavender isn't my favorite, but it definitely is calming and soothing. I was going to put this in my kit. I'm going to try it out on myself a little bit before I put it in my kit. The only time I ever use something like this is to prep the skin, or if someone has like really dry skin, then I would use this to kind of freshen up the skin after the foundation and powder is applied. So it is a serene face and body mist, soothing and pure, and has harsh weather defense. And it has glycerin in it, so it is great for foiling eyeshadows, like wetting your brush and making your eyeshadow super pigmented. So yeah, I'm gonna give this a try. A lot of people said that they like it actually better than the Mario Badescu spray, and I think it was a lot cheaper. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was, and it's a pretty big bottle, so I'll have to let you know what I think about this. Alright, randomly, the next thing I got was actually at TJ Maxx, and they are just makeup wipes. I always get my makeup wipes at TJ Maxx or Marshalls, you know, any of those places, because they're so cheap. Now, I do read the packaging to make sure that they're actually quality wipes, but you can get so many. I don't know how many come in this one. Oh, 60 wipes. That's pretty good. And this is the moisturizing makeup cleansing wipes with shea butter and coconut oil. And they were only $3.99. So you can't really beat the pricing of the makeup remover wipes at TJ Maxx and places like that. Alright, so next I'm going to move on to my Camera Ready Cosmetics order. So the first thing I got, I was in the market for a really good setting spray, and a lot of you guys actually gave me some great recommendations. I was never really a believer in setting sprays, to be completely honest. I never really thought that they did anything crazy, but over time I've realized that they actually do make a great difference, especially for brides and bridesmaids. So this is an oldie product. This is like an OG makeup setting spray. A lot of YouTubers used to talk about this way before, like the Urban Decay setting sprays and all that. This is Model in a Bottle, and it is just a makeup setting spray. It has a matte finish, and I believe I got the one for sensitive skin. Maybe not. Maybe I got the regular one. But yeah, this is supposed to be really good. I'm curious what the smell is. Okay, so It has a little bit of a fragrance I'm not like crazy about, but I really have heard great things about it, so I'm definitely going to give it a try for my brides especially, and I'm going to try it out on myself. One thing about me is I like to try the products I buy for my kit on myself too, to make sure that they, you know, meet my standards and that I actually like them. Usually I do. I just always like to try them out because I'm like, why am I going to use products on strangers that I've never even used on myself? So I always like to try them out, so I'm definitely going to give this a try, and obviously I'm going to give it a try on my clients. I have some bridal trials this weekend, so I will definitely be putting this to use. I also pick up this setting spray, which is another one that I've heard great things about it. Rosita here on YouTube, she's like a big YouTuber, and she's mentioned this. This is the Ben Nye Final Seal Matte Makeup Sealer. So this legit smells like Listerine. It smells like a bottle of Listerine. So before you spray this, I would definitely recommend like warning your clients, like it has a very strong fragrance. But it's basically like, from what I've read and what I've heard, it like makes your makeup like waterproof. Like your makeup will not budge with this. It claims to make your makeup water resistant and gives you a matte top coat. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely give this a try for my brides, especially for my summer brides. And I got this smaller bottle because I wasn't sure how I'd feel about it, but I'm like really excited to try this because I've heard it's really, really, really good. And I love Ben Nye, so I feel like the Ben Nye products are always like A+. Okay, the next thing I got from Camera Ready Cosmetics is a small bottle of the Beauty So Clean Cosmetic Sanitizer Mist. I heard about this through Glam Trash Makeup. She's really big on Instagram. I believe she has a YouTube as well, but she's a makeup artist and she recommended this. So basically you can spray any of your makeup products with this spray and it sanitizes all your makeup products. So it cleans, rejuvenates, and removes bacteria from pressed powders, eyeshadows, cream foundations, etc. So you could basically spray this on anything. I think this is really smart. So I can just spray like my whole station with this and it will sanitize my products. So definitely recommend this. Next thing I picked up was the Neutral Set Colorless Powder. So I do use the Arsene May No Color Powder. And I do love that, but I also have heard great things about this as well, and I got the mini size just because I wanted to try it out first, and then if I like it, maybe I'll purchase the other size, but yeah, I've heard good things about it, so I figured why not give it a try. It's always great to have a good settings powder, so and if I like it, maybe it's really good under the eyes. I don't know, we'll have to see, but I did pick this up. Also, I did want to mention that I pretty much got most of these products with a discount. So I applied for the Mac Pro program. I'm sure if you're a makeup artist, you've heard of the Mac Pro program. And I got in. If you are applying for Mac Pro, you basically have to prove that you are a working makeup artist. So I forget exactly what I had to provide, but I think I had to provide like a photo ID, a legitimate website, not a social media page, which I've had for years. I've had a legitimate website, a portfolio. I think I may even submitted a call sheets because I have worked on like a few commercials. But yeah, if you can prove that you're a working makeup artist, you can get 40% off on MAC products to use towards your kit. So you can't be using that discount really on yourself. I mean, I'm sure people do, but it's definitely helpful when you are buying products for your kit to get 40% off. I mean, that's an amazing discount. I also applied for the Camera Ready Cosmetics program, the I don't know if theirs is called their Pro program, I'm not sure, but oh, I have the Pro Gold membership, so I get 20 to 40% off some of the brands. Majority of the brands are 20% off on Camera Ready Cosmetics. Not a lot of them are 40% off, but even 20% definitely makes a difference. And again, you had to apply and prove that you're a working makeup artist. And lastly, I applied for Makeup Forever's Backstage program, which is basically like Max Pro program. They just call it the Backstage program, and I get 40% off Makeup Forever. I haven't ordered on Makeup Forever yet, but I definitely will be doing that soon. I just applied just because I've wanted to try Makeup Forever for so long. I haven't really tried too many of their products, so yeah, I figured why not apply for it. it was free, I think, to apply for the program. So definitely recommend that if you are a working makeup artist, to see what pro programs are out there, and definitely saves you a lot of money. The next thing I got was this Graftobian Makeup Glam Air Airbrush Beauty Makeup. It is the clear medium. So this is basically to thin out airbrush foundation. But I just feel like airbrush foundation, like there's no time to work with it. Like it's just sprayed on the face and you just have to say a prayer in hopes that it like goes on beautifully. Otherwise there's no blending it in, and it's just can be a little messy sometimes, and it's just not my favorite. So I did buy this to kind of thin out the foundation a little bit and allow me to blend it a little bit more. Without something like this, it just kind of sprays on the face and it's like set and stuck there. When you add a clear medium to airbrush foundation, it does allow you to be able to blend it into the skin a little bit, and it gives you more time to work with it. So that's why I got this. It may give like a little bit more of a luminous finish. I did pick up a sample of the Hot Makeup Pores Away Primer. This is supposed to be really good with filling in pores, so definitely want to give this a shot. And if I like it, then I'll purchase obviously the full size. That's why I love Camera Ready Cosmetics, is because you can get samples on so many things, so definitely recommend it. Alright, next thing I picked up was my Face Atelier foundation. I picked up 2 and 4, which are my 2 most commonly used shades. And then I also picked up 1, which is just a much paler shade. Whoops. I've talked about this foundation before. I do like it. It has grown on me quite a bit. It's pretty small. It is less than a fluid ounce, I think. It is 0.68 fluid ounces, but it comes in a plastic bottle, so they won't break in your kit. They're very nice and compact. It is a little pricey, but with the Camera Ready Cosmetics discount, I think I got it for $28 maybe. I could be wrong, but definitely like it. It has a pump, so it's easy to work with, and I just find that this really like glides on the skin. I think this has like a silicone base. I could be wrong, but I think it does. So I just feel like it glides on the skin. It hides pores and fine wrinkles. Like this looks amazing on mature skin. It doesn't have the most coverage in the world, but that's when you can add like cream foundations with it to give it a little bit more coverage. But it definitely, like, I just feel like it's one of those products that I didn't want to like it for some reason. I really didn't, because it was expensive and you don't get a lot of product. You can buy the big bottles, but I like the fact that this is plastic. The big bottles are glass, so to avoid breakage in my kit, I just get the small ones. But I do like it. I find myself always going back to it, and I feel like it works with most skin tones. I feel like the color range is really good. Like the undertones really works with most people's skin, so I do recommend it, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I just picked up my 2 most used shades, which again is 2 and 4, at least for now. I mean, I'm sure when summer comes, I'm gonna be using darker shades, but for now, those are my 2 most used shades, and then I picked up 1 shade lighter. Next thing I got are these Graftobian HD Pro powders. They're basically like a powder foundation, but you can use them to set your foundation, or you can use them on their own for a very light foundation, like light coverage, because it is a powder. I got the refill size, so they're a little bit smaller, so they're easier to travel with, and I'm able to put them in my dual-sided palette that I have shown in my last Freelance haul, I believe. But I picked up a few shades. I just got 4 shades because again, I'm not sure how I'm gonna like it. If I love it, then I'll definitely purchase more, but for now I thought I would just get 4 shades to kind of cover a little range of skin tones. So I got Alabaster Baby, Soft Ivory, Healthy Tan, and Cleopatra, which is a little bit darker. So I'm gonna give these a try. I believe you can use them wet or dry. I'm definitely gonna try them with setting foundation. I never use just like a pan powder as foundation on any of my clients, unless they have like a lot of freckles and they like them to show through their foundation. Then maybe I would use a powder foundation, but I definitely want to try these out with setting the foundation. I've been using the Ben 9 Media Pro powders, and I like them, but they have no coverage at all. They're basically just a setting powder, and they're just not that great. So I thought why not give these a shot? Okay, so the next thing I got from Camera Ready Cosmetics, these are actually, I think the last 2 items, are brow pencils. I don't know what made me order these, but I was reading the reviews and they seemed to be pretty good, and I was looking for like a cheaper eyebrow pencil. So I got these. These are by Ben Nye. They're the Ben Nye eyebrow pencils. Very straightforward. They look super old school. But I did swatch this one. This is a taupe shade. I needed a good taupe shade. And it seems like a nice formula. It's not like too waxy, but it's just waxy enough. So I got the shade taupe, and I also got light brown. So this seems a little bit too warm, so I don't know how I feel about this one, but the taupe shade seems really nice. So I would have to let you guys know how I feel about this, but they were really inexpensive, so I just thought I would try them. Alright, so now I'm going to move on to Morphe, and from Morphe I ordered a bunch of eyeshadows. I never ordered their individual eyeshadows. I obviously have tons of Morphe palettes, but and I do like Morphe a lot, but I've never ordered their individual shadows. And I know a few years back when Jaclyn Hill started using Morphe, she would always talk about like how cheap their individual shadows were, and they come to like $2.25 a shadow, so they're very inexpensive. So I thought I would try them out because I mentioned this in my last haul video, I think, where I had that dual-sided eyeshadow palette. I'm sorry if you hear my dogs barking, but I can't do anything about it. I had the dual-sided magnetic palette where I have powders on one side and shadows on another, and basically I want to just be able to use that palette and not have to bring a bunch of palettes. So I've been kind of building up my individual shadow collection, just so I can just bring that palette and not bring a million palettes with me. So yeah, I'll have to let you guys know what I feel about this. I will swatch 1 or 2 just to see how I feel about the formula, but I'll show you guys the shades. So I did get this shade here. This is called Trouble. This is like a cool tone brown, grayish brown. This is really nice. This is gonna be nice for deepening up the crease. Let me just swatch this one. I'm not gonna swatch all of them. I'm gonna swatch like 1 or 2. Oh, that's nice. It's really, really buttery. And I don't have a primer on, but it seems really nice. So that is Trouble. I needed some more gray tones. I have a lot of warm shades, so I needed more gray tones because not everybody likes the warm shades. I also got Crystal, which is going to be like a nice brow bone highlight or just like a nice champagne color all over the lid. I also got, this is a Birthday Suit, which, let me look at this color. I would say this is like a light, cool tone transition shade. So it's definitely different. I don't have a color like this. I also got Golden Glory, which is basically a dupe for Amber Lights by MAC. So if you want a dupe for that, definitely check this out. It's just like a nice gold shimmery shade. I got Seduction, which is like a very deep, deep eggplant color. It's a matte finish. I got Glam Life, which is perfect for the inner corner or under the brow. It's like a very, very light, kind of golden shimmery shade. So I got that. I got Glisten, which is like a champagne goldish shimmery shade. It doesn't seem like this is going to be that pigmented, this one. I don't know why. It just doesn't look pigmented to me. Okay, so I think I really need a primer when I'm swatching these. So this is what it looks like. It's not bad. It's just like a very subtle shimmer. So if someone doesn't want like that intense shimmery look, then this would be nice. I also got, I actually really like this color. This is called Velveteen. It's basically like a true dark gray. I really needed a true dark gray for like a nice smoky eye, so definitely excited about this one. This is like a bronzy color. This is called New Moon. It's more like a cool tone bronze, so this would be nice for the lid, for like a darker shimmery smoky eye. I don't know why I got this shade because It's very similar to two of the other shades, but this is called Castle Bay. It's basically just like another neutral crease shade, or a cool tone crease shade. It has more of a gray in it because, like I said, I have a lot more warmer tones in the palette right now, so I needed to add some more cooler tones because not everyone likes like orange in their crease. I mean, I do, but not everyone. This is a nice color to set primers. It's basically just like a cream color. It's matte. It's called Cream Puff. And the last one is Creme Brulee. So this is definitely more of like a neutral brown. So that's a nice color. I'm definitely be putting these in my palettes. I have clients tomorrow, so I can't wait to try these shadows out and hopefully I like them. I mean, like I said, I do love Morphe shadows, so I can't picture myself like hating these, but we'll see. Okay, so lastly, I ordered from MAC. So I've been wanting to consolidate my concealers. As of lately, I'm staring over here because my kit is like literally right here and it's open. I've been using MAC Pro Longwear. That's like one of my favorites, but I don't know. I don't love it on everybody. I've learned now that I've done makeup on so many people. I don't love it on everyone. And I've been using the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, which I really like the formula of that, but it oxidizes. When it goes on the skin, I feel like it looks one shade in the tube and then it goes on the skin and instantly gets darker. So not a fan, but I've been wanting to consolidate my concealers a little bit, so I decided to try out these MAC concealer palettes because I thought if I could just have a few of these, like they're so tiny, like you can see, I thought they were a lot bigger than this on the website, but they're pretty small. If I could just have a few of these, like that frees up so much space in my kit rather than all these bottles of concealer. And I still always will have a liquid concealer option just because I like to have both, but I'm hoping I really like these. If you tried these out, let me know what you think about them, but the reviews seem to be pretty good. So this is the MAC Pro Conceal and Correct palette. I just got light and medium, where's medium? Right here. To try these out. If I really like it, I'll get the other shades, but I just, like I said, I always like to try things out first before I go ahead and just like purchase every color. So what's really nice about these is they has correctors in the palette as well as concealers. So like for example, this medium one comes with the mid yellow corrector as well as the peach. So this will counteract like a little bit more of like a red under eye, like not so blue, and this will counteract like the darker blue under eye circles. And then it comes with NW and NC shades. So if people aren't familiar with NW and NC, MAC products are either NW or NC. So the NC is more warm shades and the NW are more cool shades. So the way you can remember it is NW, not warm, NC, not cool. So it comes with 2 NC, 2 NW, so you can cover both undertones in people's skins, which is nice. And it comes with like 2 lighter shades and 2 deeper shades, and like I said, the correctors. So you kind of have everything all in one. You could even contour with this if you wanted. Like I said, I don't know how these are going to be. I'm hoping and praying that they are good because you know, I don't want it to be a waste of money, but I'm sure they are because I did read pretty good reviews on these and I really am rooting for them. So hopefully they're good, and I just like the fact that it has the correctors as well as the concealers in one, and it has both undertones. So it's kind of nice and convenient. Okay, so I also purchased this lip palette. I wanted to give it a try. So MAC offers little lip palettes, and all the palettes are permanent colors from their lipstick collection, and I thought this would be great to use on my brides because I am going to be offering now this year where I give my brides a free lipstick the day of their wedding. I just feel like it's a nice little gift and it's something they can use to touch up with, and if I use these palettes, it's easy to get my hands on the color. Like I was using the Anastasia palette, the lip palette, but those aren't permanent like lipstick colors by Anastasia. They're just, those colors are just offered in that palette. So if my bride really wanted to go out and buy the lipstick herself, or if I was going to give her a lipstick, I would have to find like the closest color I could find. to that lip palette. But these are filled with permanent lip colors. Like this one is the Necessary Nudes lip palette, and I just thought these are perfect bridal shades. They're definitely all like really nice neutral lipstick shades. And if you are a MAC lipstick junkie, you'll probably know some of these shades, but like we have Frau, Sis, Flesh Pot, Honey Love, which Flesh Pot and Honey Love are very popular nude lipsticks by MAC. Yash and Hug Me, and it tells you the finish. So I wanted to give these a try. If I like this, I am going to purchase the other ones. There's a couple other lip palettes, but yeah, if what's nice is if I use one of these colors on the trial, I can just look at which one it was and then go buy the actual lipstick for the day of the wedding. So it's kind of nice. So hopefully I like that. And then the last two items are eyeliners. So I really needed a good bronze liner and brown. So I got, what color is this? Costa Reach, which is like a very popular MAC eyeliner. It's kind of like a staple for a lot of people. It's just like a true dark brown. And then I got Teddy, which is a nice intense bronze liner. So I'll swatch them for you. This is Costa Riche. Again, just like a nice true brown. And then this one is Teddy. So it's basically like the same base color as Costa Riche, but it has like bronze like little flecks in it. So it's really, really pretty, especially for girls with hazel or brown eyes. It's just gonna help make them pop, or even blue eyes. I think brown liner is very underrated. It's very pretty and makes eyes really stand out. So that is it for my haul. Pretty sure. I hope I'm not forgetting anything, but I did do like a little poll on my Instagram to see if you guys wanted me to film this, and a bunch of you said yes. So I decided to film it, and this was like the only time I could film it because I have clients this weekend, so I want to use all these products, and there's no point in filming a haul once I've used the products. You know, like today I'm going to go through, put all these in my kit and get everything organized. But hopefully you may have some products now you want to try for your kit or for yourself after watching this. But yeah, I'm super excited to use all these, and hopefully they're all good and not like a disappointment because it wasn't cheap. Hopefully you guys like this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like this video, and I will see you guys next time.